9 million Canadians don't have access to dental insurance right now. So Mark, what are we doing about that?
Well, it's great point, Patrick, and I think we're all worried about that. We can't have the best healthcare system in the world unless everybody has access to dental care, and that's why we have the Canadian Dental Care Plan to fix that very issue.
So what is the Canadian Dental Care Plan?
Well, it's for anybody who currently doesn't have dental access. It means, Patrick, they'll be able to apply. The application process is simple. Right now, anybody who's 65 and older can apply as long as you don't have dental insurance and you're making less than $90,000 a year. You're going to get a package in the mail. It'll have a card just like with any other insurance plan, and you can take that into your dentist and get coverage.
Great. Well, and how do I apply then for the CDCP?
Well, first thing you got to do is you got to file your taxes, so we got to know how much you're earning. If you're earning less than $70,000 a year, that means you have no copay. And if you're between $70,000 to $90,000 a year, you will have some copay depending on how much you make. But if you file your taxes and you indicate on the website that'll be here on the end that you're interested in the plan, you're going to be mailed a package when it's your turn. We're rolling this out because it's 9 million folks. It's a lot of people. So we got to move through every cohort. So as it becomes your turn, we'll mail you out a package, you get your card, and you're ready to go.
Fantastic. So if I meet the eligibility requirements but failed to file my taxes, how do I become eligible?
You got to file your taxes. So there's no way around that. I know a lot of folks are concerned about how they become eligible, but because it's based on making sure that we're getting it to the people that need it, that are in are really finding it tough to make ends meet. We want to make sure those are the people that get the dental care, and secondly that they don't have any other form of insurance. In order to validate that, we need people to do their taxes.
Okay. Well, if I currently have coverage, should I cancel to become eligible for the CDCP?
So if you have coverage through something like a pension plan or through another type of employment, you're not eligible because you already have coverage. If you're paying for coverage, you can continue that coverage. If you cease paying for coverage and therefore are no longer insured, then you would have an option to be able to go to the Canadian Dental Care Plan.
Great. And lastly, once I'm signed up, once I can get access to these services, how do I know if my dentist is part of the program?
Well, great news. We have more than 5,000 dentists who've signed up across the country already to be part of the program, but we recognize we want it to be even simpler, right? And so this is something that I know is important to you as well, Patrick.
Huge.
For people to be able to come in and have any dentist participate. The great news, you bring in your card, this will work like any other insurance plan. So all your dentist has to do is take your member information, put it into their existing system, the same system they use for any other insurance plan, and we're going to be able to pay the dentist back in 90% of the cases when there's no special needs like a pre-authorization required in less than 2 days. And we're working on pre-authorization, so that's cases where you have more complicated needs to make sure that that's a really fast process. But it'll work like any other insurance plan and you'll be able to walk into any dentist. And so the vast majority of dentists, I believe, across the country will be participating.
Fantastic. Well, this is really exciting news. I know it's the biggest program the federal government has ever rolled out. It's the biggest expansion of healthcare in a generation, and thank you so much for your work and sharing a little bit more information about the program with us.
Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate your advocacy, and I know how important it is to both of us to make sure that everybody not only has the ability to have a really healthy, happy smile, but also the preventative health benefits of it. And I know that's something we're both very excited about. By people getting the oral health care they need, we're going to avoid all kinds of unnecessary surgeries and chronic disease and illness. So this is a really important health intervention, and really excited to work with you on it.
Well, thanks again, and if you want to find out more information about the program, you can check the website here or call the number that's up here as well.